Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats to honor our nation and its flag by joining the Cassius NJROTC Color Guard, the Trojan Band, and Senior Chorus in the singing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, and to be followed by the Chambersburg High School song. Retire the colors. Please be seated. Before I begin my comments, I would like to recognize a unique group of students. All seniors that have signed a contract to enter the armed forces, please stand. Please join me in a round of applause. April, and this is my 4th year as a principal of Cassius. This senior class and I have something unique in common that I have with no other class. We both started here at the same time. My wife and I would like to thank the entire senior class for allowing us to be part of your high school journey. We have watched you perform and compete in many venues over the last 4 years. Our time we have shared with you has truly been a gift. Your presence in the halls, on the stage, at sporting courts and fields will be greatly missed. all adults at Cassius wish you the best the world has to offer. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce the president of the class of 2016, Andrew Leeper. Andrew is the son of Adam and Stacy Leeper. While at Cassius, Andrew served as the class president during his sophomore, junior, and senior year. He has also been a member of the student government, a member of the National Spanish Honor Society, Economics Club, Varsity Club, Multicultural Club, and was also co-captain of the varsity Trojan swim team. Andrew plans on attending Messiah College, and he is majoring in elementary and special education. While at Messiah, he will swim competitively for the Messiah Falcons. Andrew?
Thank you. Class of 2016, congratulations! It's a great privilege to be here celebrating with you as our 4 years together come to a close. In our time at Cassius, we've become friends, we've won games, we've watched Johnny dab more passionately than anyone could ever hope to match. That's so beautiful. And we've received a great education from even greater educators. As I thought about what to say to you today, I reminisced about our time at Cassius. It seems like just yesterday. We were freshmen, and it's hard to believe that these are our final moments as students. Together, we've enjoyed dances, parades, bonfires, and countless other unforgettable school activities. We've cheered each other on at sporting events, and I'm proud to say that this year, the class of 2016 prevailed as Color Day champions. I've also learned so many lessons in my time at Cassius. By far, the most important lesson I've learned is how necessary it is to maintain honesty and integrity in the face of adversity. Whenever we face adversity, and we will, we must remember this simple truth. Adversity often molds who we are. Sometimes our problems and trials can turn out to be blessings in disguise. In the words of author Ariana Huffington, in life, the things that go wrong are often the very things that lead to other things going right. Class of 2016, I challenge us to be men and women of honesty and integrity when we face adversity, whenever it's easy, and more so, whenever it's hard. When trials come our way, let's use them as opportunities to learn and grow into the best people that we can become. Thank you so much for the good memories we've created together at Cassius. It has been an honor to serve as your class president over the past 3 years, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce the student government president, Alexis Sherman. Alexis is the daughter of Melissa and Anthony Sherman. While at Cassius, Alexis was a member of the student government and also held the office of president. She's a member of Mu Alpha Theta, the National Honor Society, the National Spanish Honor Society, the varsity girls basketball team, and has been part of our co-op program. She has also worked in the district office while in the co-op program. Alexis plans to attend Kutztown University and major in political science. Alexis.
Welcome, family, friends, administrators, and my fellow students. Tonight, we reach the capstone of our years of study, graduation of the class of 2016. As we assembled to leave seniors that paraded the halls, we didn't know what to expect other than what the movies portrayed. We just wanted to lie low and be low-key. By sophomore year, we started to relax and take a breath of relief for not being freshmen anymore. We started to make relationships with our teachers and figure out who we could slack off on and get by without doing any of their work. Procrastination started to infect us, but we fought it and always went to class. Junior year, our only worry was passing pre-calculus and figuring out who knew how to do it and where to get the correct answers. We believed that we only learned how to boy, how to write a thesis in English, but we actually explored many different perspectives and human rights. We dreaded polyatomic ions in chemistry, and foreign languages definitely remained foreign. By senior year, many of us even questioned why we were still here. We turned in our not-so-perfect papers and scrambled by to get our last remaining credits. But we didn't recognize how fast the time went by. The hardest part of being a senior is when you meet new friends the month of graduation you wish you would have met 4 years ago. As seniors, we have some regrets, both academic and social, but realize we are only human. And I stand here today to tell ourselves that we did it. We made it. We survived. And even though this is the end for the class of 2016, it is the awakening for the class of 2020. Your next step is right in front of you. Take it without hesitation. Know yourself more than anyone else. Live a life based on dreams and aspirations, not by what someone else perceives your life should be. We have an opportunity like no other. Take advantage of it. Don't let negativities drag you down. Be who you want, but for yourself. Remember, the past is behind. Learn from it. Your future is ahead. Prepare for it. But your present is now. Live it. Congratulations to the class of 2016.
It is my pleasure to introduce the superintendent of the Chambersburg Area School District, Dr. Joseph Podasic. Dr. Podasic.
Class of 2016, good evening. It gives me great pleasure to speak on this important occasion and a final step in your journey. First, I'd like to introduce the board members. Would you hold your applause till they all stand, please? First, Dr. Baker, President of the board. Please stand. Vice President, Mr. Bill Lenartz. Mr. Carl Barton. Mr. Robert Floyd. Mr. Ed Norcross. Dr. Mark Scher. Mr. Alec Sharp. Mrs. Joan Smith. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. We thank them for their service and hundreds of hours of work that they do as a volunteer in our community. I also would like to thank our school administrators for all their hard work. I would ask them to stand at this time. In the back row, please. We have on stage Kathy Dustman, Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Schools. Brad Ocker, High School Associate Principal. Brian Zimmerman, High School Associate Principal. And Stan Schilling, High School Assistant Principal. Thank you. Please be seated. We believe in you, so now believe in yourself. You can do this, seniors. Get out of there, get excited. The future is yours and is looking incredibly bright. To the graduating class of 2016, I say congratulations. Congratulations. I'd like at this time to introduce our salutatorian, Mackenzie Rush. All right. Mackenzie is a daughter of David and Allison Rush. While at Cassius, Mackenzie was a member of the Drama Club, Glee Club, Choristers, National Honors Spanish Society, and was a recording secretary and Mu Alpha Theta. Mackenzie will be attending Penn State University. Mackenzie, congratulations.
Good evening, fellow students, family, friends, and school board members. I'm sure many of you have seen or at least heard of the movie Inside Out. This movie, emotions are accurately portrayed by color. I would like to spend this time elaborating on this metaphor. The first color in the rainbow of emotions that I would like to talk about is red. Red is used to exemplify anger. We have all undergone being angry. Maybe you're angry at a significant other. Maybe you got in a fight with your best friend or your parents, and you became filled with red, hot, steaming rage. Or just maybe, and I'm sure all of you have been in this situation, you were angry at a teacher for giving you a bad grade or yelling at you for something that you didn't do. I know that I have been extremely angry at either my parents or a friend at one point or another during these past 4 stressful years, and I'm sure everyone else here has too. The next color in the rainbow that I would like to discuss is green, which represents disgust and jealousy. I know for a fact that we have all been jealous or disgusted with someone or something because that's just a part of high school. Maybe you were jealous of someone who got a scholarship over you, or made a team you didn't make, or got a part you didn't get. I know that I've been jealous plenty of times, especially when I didn't get as good of a grade as someone else, or I didn't get an award or scholarship that someone else got. Jealousy is a part of life that we all have to accept. The next color I would like to talk about is blue, which illuminates the emotion of sadness. Unfortunately, we have all experienced sadness probably the most out of all of the emotions. Maybe you had a loved one pass away, or you broke up with your girlfriend or boyfriend, or maybe you got a bad grade on a test for which you spent hours studying. I know that I personally have been overtaken by sadness for all of these reasons during the course of my high school career. But, although they are complete opposites, sadness goes hand in hand with happiness. You need a mixture of sadness and happiness to live a balanced life. The next emotion in the rainbow of colors is therefore happiness, which is represented by yellow. We have all had the privilege to experience pure and complete joy and satisfaction. It was the little moments of happiness during these past 4 years that got us all through the tough times. Maybe you were happy about getting an A on a test that you stayed up studying for all night. Maybe you were happy about making a team for which you spent hours practicing to better yourself. I know that for me personally, I was happiest when I was performing, either in the musical, at a Glee Club concert, or at a chorister's gig. Happiness comes in small amounts, but it's just enough to make the dark times a little brighter. The last color I would like to elaborate on is purple, which represents fear. We have all been scared over these past 4 years, and I am sure that we are all scared now. Scared for college, scared for the unknown, scared for what lies ahead. We have been on a roller coaster for the past 4 years, a roller coaster full of ups and downs and twists and turns, but our ride has come to an end. It is time for us to step off of this roller coaster and step onto the next one that is far bigger and far more scary, one that is faster and far more steep, one with the most unexpected twists and turns. Although each emotion is passionately felt separately, they all combine to create this amazing thing that we call life. We need each and every emotion to be able to fully appreciate the other emotions. We need the sad times to help us appreciate the happy times, and we need the happy times to help us get through the sad times. We need anger to motivate us to do better and be better, jealousy to help remind us that we are not perfect, but joy added to that to help us realize that we are unique and special in our own way. And last but not least, we need fear to help show us that we can be brave and overcome adversity in life. As we all embark on our separate journeys, I wish you all the best of luck with wherever your next roller coaster takes you.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2016, Nathaniel Meyer. Nathaniel is the son of Scott and Stephanie Meyer. While at Cassius, Nathaniel was involved in playing rugby. National plans are to pursue biochemistry and will also attend Penn State University. Nathaniel, best wishes.
So, those of you who know me well probably know that I'm not usually the most serious person, and a lot of you are expecting me to just make a big joke out of this. While I actually considered it, I decided I was really going to take this seriously, and I'm going to be real with all of you. Seeing as we just finished high school, I think it's appropriate to say a few words about purpose. I'm sure many of us are going to go on to accomplish great things. Some might get their names published in a breakthrough study. Others might become some powerful corporate executive, and others are going to strive for excellence in whatever career paths they choose. But why? If we fail to answer that question, then the past 4 years of schooling have been a waste, and the next 4 are going to be equally as pointless. If we go on from here and accomplish everything we could dream of and more, will it make you happy? Possibly, but that is probably not going to satisfy most of you. I'm here to tell you that living life with purpose bigger than yourself will keep you going in a way that living life for success won't. Personally, I've accomplished a few things, I've worked hard for a few things, but none of it has really made me happy for more than a couple of weeks. I figured that was just life. You always had to be working for something to be happy. That changed when I found my purpose. And my purpose was my faith. When I started living for God, my whole life perspective changed, and my work had meaning again. I recently took a mission trip to Honduras. The work was hard, the conditions were rough, and I got pretty sick. I would have wanted to quit under any normal circumstances, but my purpose is what drove me to keep going. The love that our team showed those villagers and the smiles it brought them made my work worth it in a way that still brings me happiness. It was really fulfilling. Even though my purpose is my faith, I know a lot of you won't share my faith and won't believe what I believe. However, everyone still needs a purpose. Even if you don't believe what I do, your purpose is important, whether it be devotion to your family, service, your country, or something more personal to you. Everybody needs something. At the end of your life, you're not going to look back and remember how great it was cashing that specific paycheck. You won't be glad that you own 3 sports cars, and I don't think your huge house is going to make you happy. Knowing that you spent your days with the ones you love, knowing that you made a difference, knowing that you lived your life to fulfill your purpose is what's going to bring you peace. I'm not trying to be a downer by saying this. Rather, I'm trying to explain how happy we can all be when we live our life for a reason. To be cliche, it can be lonely at the top, and life is short. So let's spend it with the people we love and the purpose that we live for. So as we go out of here and leave high school for good this time, let's go out with purpose. Let's go out with ambition to do what truly matters to us. Not because somebody else told you this is what you're supposed to be living for or what you're supposed to believe, but because we know inside that our purposes are what's really going to both drive us, give us happiness, and bring us peace. Thank you.
The senior class members of the Cassius Glee Club will now perform under the direction of Miss Elizabeth Stahl. Dr. Badasic, Dr. Baker, on behalf of the Chambersburg Area School District, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the 483 members of the class of 2016. They have fulfilled the requirements that have been established for the various courses in which they were enrolled, are now entitled to receive appropriate recognition. Now it is time for them to receive their diplomas. Out of courtesy for all graduates, we ask that you refrain from applause until all students have received their diplomas. Thank you.
Ian, would they give me a signal so I know when? Are they going to give me a signal so I know when? Will you give me one? Go. Yeah, Ian. Brenda Guadalupe Zamorano.
Cedric Javon Adams.
Brian Amador Lopez Cruz.
Catarine Abigail Alvarado Gonzalez.
Jada Marie Lorman.
Tanner Sage Amsley.
Adlai Lewis.
Caleb Michael Andrews.
Alexis Nicole Love.
Max Lewis Anchor.
Macy McKay Mabe.
Haladio Antonino Sebastian.
Owen Stewart Meyer.
Assunta Anzalone.
Cassidy Lee Martin.
Selena Suseli Argueta.
Cheryl Romaine Martin.
Janisha Atkins.
Jack Douglas Martin.
Danielle Jacqueline Bear.
Shane Michael Martin.
Vasiliki Konstantina Balafutis.
Trevor Eric Maxfield.
Emily Catherine Barner.
Otilia Isabel Mazarregos.
Daniel Charles Barnes.
Braden Race McCleary.
Ashana Ray Barnett.
Sarah Ruby McCleary.
Karina Barrientos.
Chance Riley McClure.
Linda Michelle Batts.
Katie Grace McClure.
Myra Pascual Batista.
Michael Lee McClure.
Kiona Lynn Beatty.
Dylan Lane McCurdy.
Coscarline Bossajou.
Hunter Damon McDaniel.
Logan Alexander Beeler.
Jada Louise Medley.
Abigail Marie Bellows.
Jennifer Denise Mahia.
Jordan Levi Bender.
Lisbeth Yesenia Mahia.
Elizabeth Ann Bishop.
Victoria Mendoza Rodriguez.
Dakota James Bittner.
Haley Ashton Menser.
Keith Henry Blessing.
Dula Merville.
Samuel Ethan Blevins.
Nathaniel Scott Meyer.
Cody Ross Bodner.
Amber Lee Myers.
Dylan Lee Bonner.
Caitlin Elizabeth Miles.
Ethan Joseph Boer.
Clark Lloyd Miller.
Jamila Rose Bookamer.
Dylan Cole Miller.
Kaylee Ann Boyd.
Erin Michelle Miller.
Madison Nicole Bracken.
Landon William Miller.
Kylie Alexis Brenneman.
Evan Scott Meisel.
Hunter Luke Brindle.
Easton Duane Mojica.
Manning Andrew Brookins.
Kira Amber Monson.
Joshua Wade Brown.
Young Andrew Mooney.
Mackenzie Marie Brown.
Jayana Tamara Dolores Moore.
Colin Alexander Browning.
Michaela Ann Moore.
Aaron Cole Brevnick.
Lorena Maritza Mora Espinoza.
Sierra Cheyenne Boomba.
Alexa Sierra Morgan.
Riley J. Burkholder.
Dylan Michael Edward Morris.
Tyler Matthew Noel Butler.
Khadijah Mubashir.
Brenton Edwin Byers.
Aaron Robert Muldowney.
Jacqueline Melina Cadenas Fuentes.
Joshua Bartholomew Muldowney.
Ezekiel Cadet.
Dylan Kyle Murray.
Lauren Audrey Collowert.
Nija Kane Morel.
Francisco Javier Cano.
Samantha Abigail Myers.
Jose Yadel Carmona.
Supawat Nambupa.
Abraham Carrillo.
Edith Estebiles Navarro.
Danielle Carrillo.
Isai Josue Navarro Carrillo.
Kendra Spencer Kaysen.
Despin Portafar Dutangai.
Monica Celeste Castillo Velasquez.
Ines Lorenz Dutangai.
Jeffrey Leonardo Sabalos Gonzalez.
Neris Princia Dutangai.
Amador Serda Mangana.
Isaiah Malik Neely.
Julian F. Merkel Chance.
Janae Eve Neely.
Angel Chen.
Allie Grace Neidig.
Keishla Leandra Sharena.
Sabrina Marie Newell.
Angelique Denea Childs.
Margaret Ann Nichols.
Carlin Ricardo Christian.
Luis Fernando Nieto Ocampo.
Michael Anthony Cleary.
Calvin Antoine Noel.
Kalia Cleope.
Bailey J. Norden.
Taylor Lee Klein.
Emily Shea Nazai.
Madeline Aaron Coddington.
Brian O'Neill Ocasio Santiago.
Aaron Michael Cole.
Austin Lee Olson.
Zachary Joseph Cole.
Blair Renee Orndorff.
Leona Marie Connor.
Joanna Ortiz.
Taylor Mackenzie Connor.
Christian Ortiz Alvarez.
Jasmine Annette Corbin.
Akalai Otakobek.
Megan Marie Cottingham.
J. Yogesh Padalia.
Alexa Ryan Kreider.
Marta Antonino Pascual.
Suzanne Elizabeth Kreider.
Neil Dashrath Patel.
Roberto Andres Cruz Valentin.
Ian Marcus Patterson.
Yoslin Yomila Cubias Ordonez.
Tyru David Patterson.
Antonio Francesco Cacuza.
Jose Antonio Paulino Hernandez.
Zachary James D'Antonio.
Marissa Elena Perez.
Mary Catherine Davis.
Samantha Marilyn Perez.
Honesty Nicole Davis.
Vanessa Honoria Perez.
Dea Alexandria Day.
Mason Chandler Peters.
Sol Marie De La Paz.
Allison Francis Pettyjohn.
Sutton James Dean.
Zoe Anastasia Philippou.
Anastasia Sage Decker.
Podgorski.
Gladys Delilah De Leon.
Carrie Ann Poe.
Rachel Roque Dell.
Nicholas William Popkins.
Madeline DeSena De La Paz.
David A. Pound.
Becca Renee Dice.
Sandra Guadalupe Preciado Ruiz.
Brady Allen Diefenbach.
Megan Nicole Presso.
Lauren Taylor Diller.
Emma Stone Casey Price.
Eric Joseph Dixon.
Zachary Michael Price.
Taylor Renee Donley.
Clayton Daniel Prosser.
Katrina Elizabeth Duffy.
Simon Emmanuel Ramos.
Cassandra Lynn Dunn.
Kyle Levi Ramsey.
Corey James Durham.
Savannah Estella Ramirez.
Savannah Claire Diamond.
Brianna Lynn Reeder.
Trevor Wayne Ebersole.
Jason David Reese.
Dylan Taylor Duree.
Ty Christopher Reichenbach.
Carter John Edmondson.
Chevelle Raylan Rehart.
Fenya Edward.
Duncan Scott Rhine.
Love Me Edward.
Justin Matthew Roberts.
Bethany Mackenzie Edwards.
Matthew David Reed.
Lindsay Nicole Embley.
Nada Liz Robles Inesia.
Catalina Eva Espinosa.
Jessepina Faye Rocco.
Estefany Espinosa.
Ashley Marie Romero.
Cassandra Marlene Esses.
Katie Lynn Rosenberry.
Shaniqua Marie Estrada.
Brittany Sierra Rao.
Margarita Isabel Estrada.
Benjamin Arturo Ruiz.
Olivia Rain Evans.
Colin Lee Runshaw.
Bridget Renee Fair.
Mackenzie Olivia Rush.
Alexa Elena Caitlin Farrington.
Rihanna Brooke Russell.
Juanita Diana Fisak.
Erica Abigail Salamanca.
Sydney Marie Fisher.
Fidel Sanchez.
Cameron Parker Flynn.
Wujani Sanon.
Sierra Ray Freeman.
Joshua Anthony Santamaria.
Haley Emma Fry.
Natalie Suzanne Saylor.
Cade Dakota Fritchie.
Bradley James Scholler.
Tyler Ryan Fritz.
Kendall Jade Shookman.
Addison Noel Fry.
Cameron Elise Schuler. Cameron Eugene Selhammer.
Alejandro Garcia.
Kendall K. Selhammer.
Elsie Damaris Garcia.
Brandon Ravel Sewell.
Melissa Garcia.
Jordan Paul Schaefer.
Romello Sapitan Garcia.
Majesty Mariah Schaefer.
Zamara Abigail Garcia.
Nia Rain Schaefer.
Maria Del Carmen Garcia Martinez.
Jenna Mackenzie Shank.
Darren Allen Gardner.
Thomas Edward Shearer.
Kelby Michael Gearhart.
Brandon Daniel Sheffer.
Jacob Aaron Giesemann.
Alexis Paige Sherman.
Tiana Marie Gellis.
Aurora Cheyenne Shields.
William Ryan Gearhart.
Destiny Blaze Shipley.
Zechariah Reed Geyer.
Desiree Nicole Shives.
Jake Anthony Gleba.
Shania Cheyenne Shockey.
Victor Manuel Gomez.
John Gillen Shupp.
Jeremy Daniel Gossert.
Kylie Lynn Schuster.
Kendall Marie Grant.
Paige Joanna Sideris.
Seth Garrison Gratkowski.
Mackenzie Lee Small.
Colton Hawk Grimm.
Colton William Smith.
Benjamin Dale Grove.
Holden Ray Smith.
Robin Elizabeth Gariello.
Sarah Ashley Smith.
Karen
Irene Jennifer Sosa.
Colby Ross Harbaugh.
Robert James Spangler.
Chad Duncan Harkleroad.
Jeremy Wagner Stahl.
Tara Elizabeth Harmon.
Andrew Michael Stake.
Cheyenne Chanel Harper.
Samantha Nicole Stallings.
Stephanie Imani Harris.
Kyle Bernard Stanalonis.
Kiana Michelle Harris.
Lisa Marie Statler.
Ethan McKinley Harshman.
Sarah Catherine Steele.
Jacob Lee Harder.
Taylor Brooke Stevens.
Nelissa Ann Hasland Schumacher.
Kendall Diane Stewart.
Bronson Aaron Hawbaker.
Rebecca Christine Stewart.
Alex James Hayden.
Seth Robert Stickle.
Maggie Elizabeth Haynes.
Benjamin Michael Stein.
Derek Jr. Hernandez.
Matthew Isaac Strunk.
Yami Noeme Hernandez.
Austin Michael Suiters.
Maite Ann Bailin Hernandez Saleh.
Kyra Michelle Swanger.
Olivia Bard Hoffman.
Rebecca Leanne Swindle.
Trayvon Xavier Amon Hollenquist.
Brittany Lee Taylor.
Joshua Jeremy Otteray.
Kyle Alexander Taylor.
Margaret Kathleen Hoover.
Fatima Tassin.
Joshua William Horton.
Charles Robert Thomas.
Madeline Renee Ritz.
Justin Webb Thomas.
Johnny Fadios Haronis.
Trevor William Thomas.
Samantha Louise Huber.
Haleen Arleni Toledo Rodriguez.
Braden Alexander Hunt.
Michael Aaron Toms.
Iris Rebecca Hurtado Hernandez.
Aviana Cristal Torres.
Nashba Ibrahim. Claire Brewer Jacobs.
Nathan Grant Trindle.
Stephanie Mae Jensen.
Miranda Angel Truitt.
Brooklyn Sierra Johnson.
Tedra Sierra Ulrich.
Jaleesa Mae Johnson.
Tyler Chase Umbrell.
Colton Matthew Jones.
Esvin Humberto Valdez.
Devin Scott Jones.
Jill Renee Varner.
Austin Thomas David Jordan.
Scott William Varner.
Atachni Tara Jewel Saint.
Sage Alexis Vaughn.
Morgan Taylor Cable.
Josue Gabriel Velasquez.
Jesse Lee Kaiser.
Jonathan Daniel Ventura.
Faith Lynn Caravillas.
Doreen Diane Vincent.
Amanda K. Karn.
Bailey Anna Vink.
Abigail Christine Kaufman.
Evan Michael Joseph Vink.
Aaliyah Danae Kaufman.
Tanya Jean Von Kaler.
Sarah Ann Keast.
Caitlin Marie Vrabel.
Alyssa Renee Kiefer.
Robert Augustus Wade.
Skylar Patrick Kelly.
Matthew Kennedy Walker.
Kirsten Lindley Kelly.
Alondo Ronaldo Michael Wallace.
Casey Kristen Kennedy.
Riley Malik Washington.
Alexis Victoria Kinney.
Victoria Diane Watson.
Leah Renee Klein.
Sean Michael Webb.
Ryan Joseph Krug.
Isabella Francesca Weigel.
Chasten Ryan Kunkelman.
Terrell James Weller.
Cody Aaron Kunkelman.
Shania Faith Wenger.
Garrett Bradley Kiner.
Jacob Avery Wetzel.
Jeremy Richard Lehman.
Tamara Marie Wetzel.
Elizabeth Vasiliki Lamnatos.
Asia Lynn Whitfield.
Erica Renee Lane.
Bryce Jordan Whitfield.
Jonathan Lascase.
Madison Marie Whitfield.
Harrison Lee Lavery.
Asia Ray Williams.
David Alexander Lay.
Jershawn Dwayne Williams.
Kaylee Nicole Lehman.
Austin Michael Wilson.
Hunter Bryce Leedy.
Katera Riley Weinbrenner.
Andrew David Leeper.
Morgan James Winklebauer.
Rainmar Lemshako LaGuardia.
Kendall Jean Whitmer.
Aaron Lee.
Cameron Alexander Wolf.
Ty Anthony Linhart.
Leah Chi-Ping Wolfinger.
Rhiannon Renee Catherine Lodovici.
Constance Monique Wolford.
Kara Ann Long.
Jaffe Kyrie Nasheve Wright.
Jose Felipe Pastor Lopez.
Christopher James Wirtz.
Kiara Lopez.
Nayla Marie Clara Lynn Wyatt.
Seth
Devon Ronell Yearby. Christopher Michael Young. Ivory Magdalene Cha Young. Abigail Paige Zegger. Hannah Marie Zeichel. Catherine Rosemary Ruthroff.
Good luck. That's not.
You might as well stay standing because it's going to end quick. Thank you. On behalf of the Chambersburg Area School District, your family and friends, we wish you the best and God bless you. Class of 2016, please take time before you depart on your next journey to thank the teachers who helped you complete your high school journey. Graduates, please stand. For the final time, you are dismissed. Parents and family, please make your way to the field and congratulate the graduates.